All right. We are going to set up the greenhouse today with one arm. Because I really don't have time for this. I got to get this planted. We're going to do spinach, lettuce, broccoli, and cauliflower here. I'll pan down. You can see kind of what we're doing here. I got some timbers in here just to hold that dirt. And we decided to go this route because the ground here usually never freezes. And if we have everything up in bins, I would be too afraid that the soil is going to get cold and freeze and then thaw and freeze and thaw. Watched a few videos and think this is the way we're going to go. So what we're going to do is put all this down. This is all garden soil. Then we're going to throw a couple bags of seed starter in there, kind of mix it together, both sides. And then to do this the easy way, I'm just going to cover this with ground cover from one timber over to the other. I'm just going to staple it on, cut my hole, plant my stuff, and let it grow. So I don't want to leave it like this because I really don't feel like fighting weeds all winter. So put the ground cover in there and, hopefully keep the weeds at bay. We'll throw some down in the center here too to get rid of this. So,
sorry for the wind.
Yeah, it's really windy. For some reason, every time we decide to mess with ground cover, it gets windy. I don't know what that's all about, but it's a real pain. So you can see this guy hanging here. This is our thermometer that goes to a thing inside the house. So let me grab a few bags, cut them open. I'm going to do this one-handed. We'll go like that. Definitely makes it a little more interesting working with one hand. Alright, we'll take that. I've got 10 bags of this stuff. I don't know, it's only like $4 a bag or something, but I think we're going to have a little extra. So I think we're going to do a bin, I think, just for carrots to experiment and see how that goes. Yeah, our seeds came in today. So I am going to just spread this out here. Kind of make that kind of somewhat flat, I guess. And then we'll throw some of that seed starter on top of here. Bring some of this down that way. Alright, that's good for that. Now, this is the seed starter. Oh, I don't know what happened. This little seed starter, it's just this bag is open. You can have that.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Alright, I'm just going to throw some of this in here. A couple other bags. This bag was open, so that works.
Your knife still?
I do. What do you think? Maybe one more bag for this one, or?
Let's see. We have tons. I think one more bag.
Yeah, we might have overbought this a little bit in the spring, but...
Overbought in spring and now.
Well, we did this, what was it, February we started all our seeds?
Yeah.
We went to Walmart and bought like 30 bags of this stuff or something. People at the register were looking at us all crazy. Like, what are you going to do with that much seed starter? I'm going to start seeds, dummy.
Dummy.
Alright. Let's spread some of this out here. I think this is going to work very nicely. What do you think, Trent?
I think so too.
Like I said, now my ground cover, I'll just staple it here, and call it wonderful. You know, and then if this works good, then obviously we'll just keep doing it this way, but I'm going to need 3 more bags for this side.
I'm going to put them down. They've already
Okay.
seen you do the first one.
That's fine.
Alright, so we have the ground cover down.
In the middle, we decided to go a different route.
Yeah, we're just going to do in the middle to, you know, eliminate mud and all that stuff. So we have all the soil down. And then that bin we are going to use for, what'd you say, carrots?
Yeah, I mean, we have space. I'd like to use every square inch we can.
Yeah.
Even though we're not, you know, we said we weren't going to do bins, but I want to make sure everything gets used.
Yeah, but I mean, this is easy enough where you could just kind of step over it.
Yeah.
It looks big, but it's really not that big. So we could just step over it if we need to. But that's what we're doing. Tonight, we're not going to plant today because it's going to get down to 39 tonight. Tim's going to go around and seal up the rest of this greenhouse because there's
air leaks and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to silicone some of these panels in and
yeah, like
seal it up a little better.
here, like over here. You could see.
Yeah, that thing's totally flying.
So he's gonna go through and just seal everything up. That way, not a lot of cold weather gets in here. So that's that. So we're gonna fill this up.
All right, well, we got everything ready to plant. We're going to plant tomorrow. We got our bin. We're going to do some carrots in there. Maybe we'll get a couple dozen carrots in there. I don't know. But like I said, this whole thing is an experiment. So we might do this directly into the soil, and it might not work that well. And maybe next year we'll go with the bins. But we're in zone 7A, and it doesn't get too obnoxiously cold here for that long of a period of time. You know, we might have a few days where it gets in the 20s, but it's usually only a couple days, and then it's back into the 40s. So we're going to try this method. We decided not to put the ground cover down on these. We figured, you know, it's such a small area. I mean, it's 8 feet long, and these are about 2 feet wide, so it's really not that big of a battle with the weeds as it would be out in the garden. It's like, you know, 30, 40 times the size of this, but that's what we're going to try. We're going to do broccoli, cauliflower, lettuce, some spinach, carrots, some green onions, the table onions. We're going to try those out. So that is what we're going to do with this. So for today, I think we're done. Tomorrow, we'll come out here and I'll plant some stuff, and we'll get that on video. And then, of course, we'll give you progress updates as it goes. Like I said, I still got to seal up some of this stuff. I'm going to go buy some different insulation stuff, and I got some silicone to silicone some of these guys in to close the air gaps. So we'll be back and we'll record the rest of this video tomorrow. We'll see you then. Alright, here we are. Time to plant everything. We're going to do... What are you doing on this side?
I'm going to do cauliflower on this side.
Okay, then we're going to do broccoli on that side for about 6 feet, and then the last 2 feet over here and here, we're going to do like lettuce and spinach and stuff. So we're going to get all this planted, the whole 16 feet.
Yeah.
Trent's just going to take a pencil and make a little hole and drop the seed in there. So that's what's going to happen with this.
2 in each. Alright, so...
You're going to zigzag them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, you kind of get the gist of what's going to happen here. So I'm probably going to have to jump in and plant some of this stuff with her because she can't be bent over like that for very long. So we'll be back when it's all planted. We'll throw some water down and see what's what.
I would turn the warm water on too.
Yeah, don't go too crazy with the hot, but all right, I got everything planted. I'm going to let Trent do the watering. So she's just going to water all this stuff down. I don't know, we'll have to research how often we should water this, being it's in the garden and greenhouse. I mean, obviously it's not going to rain in here at all, so I might have to come out here and water every few days or something. But you get the picture of what's going on here. So got our carrots in there. So I think that's about it for our greenhouse video, right, Tim?
From here over is like colorful carrots. Like it's going to be like a dark red and a bright orange and all that stuff. And then from here over, it was like it was 3 seeds. It was deep purple or something like that. Carrots from Baker Creek.
Okay.
So.
Well, there we go. All right. Well, we will definitely do an update on this when stuff starts growing. We'll kind of give you a look at it. But the sun's finally starting to come in here. But the problem we have right now is that tree right there needs to lose all its leaves, and then it'll get sunny in here probably by like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. But that's it for now. I think we're gonna call it good for this video, right, Trent?
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, we'll see you on the next one.